Hello. So I know this is a bit of a funny angle, but I'm just going to very quickly show you how I make homemade baked beans. It's really easy. I literally don't do anything fancy. I just throw everything in a pan, heat it up, and Bob's your uncle. So I'm going to crack on now. First off, I'm making quite a big batch, so I'm just starting off with 3 tins of haricot beans, and I've just drained and rinsed them. I'm going to throw those in the pan, and then I'll show you what else I'm going to throw in there too. So usually I just wing this and kind of throw the spices and herbs and whatever in, but maybe to make it easier for some people, I'll just measure some things out. So I'm going to do probably about a tablespoon of paprika. No, I'm probably going to do more than that. 2 tablespoons of paprika. I'll do the same with oregano. Slightly over. Okay, so then I'm just going to throw in some frozen onion. You can use fresh if you want. This is just what makes it super quick and easy. It's not many left there. It's probably only half an onion. So I'm probably going to throw a little bit of onion powder in as well. And with the onion powder, I would just wing it because it really is your preference of taste. I'm just going to put maybe about a teaspoon of that in. So again, I'm going to throw in some garlic granules. You could use fresh also, but this is just going to make it super quick and easy. Probably put about a tablespoon in there. And throw some black pepper in. A little bit of salt. Not going to add too much because this is going to be Fresne as well, my little 16-month-old. So we can always add salt to it when we have our own when we get our portions out. Usually I would actually just use tomato puree, and I'd just do a really big dollop of it and then use hot water, and then that makes it saucy. But as this is a bigger portion, I'm going to put a little bit of tomato puree in, and then I'm going to use a big jar of passata rustica. It's just crushed tomatoes, nothing else. I think I'm going to throw that in because that will fill it out a little bit more. And maybe 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. I'm going to do a splash of some soy sauce. Don't ask me what's happened to the label. Just a bit of a splash of that. You also need some kind of sweetener, so I'm just going to use some date syrup, probably about a tablespoon of that for now. I might add more later, we'll see what it tastes like. And then I'm going to put my jar of tomatoes in. So I've just turned the heat on. I'm just going to give it a really good stir through. The good thing about making this at home as well is that you know how much salt is going in it, you know how much sugar or sweetener or anything like that, and you can just change it up to your preference and to your taste. So this may need a little bit of acidity, which then in that case I'll put some apple cider vinegar in it. It may need a little bit more sweetener, so if that's the case then I'll just add a little bit more date syrup in. But yeah, it's as easy as that. And they taste so much better. So if you've got the time to do this, you could do it as I am today, making a big batch in my meal prep for the week. And they freeze well, super easy to warm up. And that's about all I have to say on beans, I think. So I'm just going to bring this to a boil, and then I'm going to turn it down to simmer, put the lid on, and probably just cook it for about, I don't even know, I really do just wing this kind of thing, but probably about 10-15 minutes. Just let it all warm through and let all the flavours combine, and then I'm going to store it in the fridge. So yeah. Look, just like normal baked beans, but taste even tastier.